staying solo and being on the right path. This is a path that not a lot of people take. The majority of people have other people around them to get through life. They find friends to make sure that if you're here too, you're gonna be able to help me, and we're gonna get through this all real good. Like, the problem with that is that you don't develop as a human being, and you don't develop as a man to be like a man. It's just like, I don't know why people are so against listening to what I'm saying, because it's probably because I'm giving you gold. I'm giving you the key to life to live successfully enough to get to the next stage. And there was a lot there, so we'll go ahead and break it down. But get to the next stage. I'm talking about when you die, and I'm just guessing. I don't know. I'm not a religious person, but I'm just guessing that when you die, there will be judgment. And whatever it is, whether it be God, I'm pretty sure we're not good enough to meet God. But either it's going to be you go back, you get your mind completely wiped again, and you have, that amnesia, and then you come back to Earth, and then you restart, and you start the game again because you failed the last time. I'm pretty sure the best way to make sure that doesn't happen and you can graduate and go to the next stage is to be solo, because when you are a solo entity and you are by yourself and you're gaining independence, you're going to be able to kind of listen enough to hear what God wants you to do specifically for you, because my path is different than your path. Now, what's going to happen is most likely you're going to be presented with women. Women are going to be around part. And what happens to a lot of young men is that we experience long amounts of time where nobody's fucking with us. And then out of nowhere, it's just maybe you're taking a college course, and then this girl be in the class now, and she's just a baddie, and she's been looking at you. And just as an animalistic mind, we're oh, we need to get it while it's good because it's never going to be there again. We're going to go back to being alone. No, my friend. You can play around with it a little bit, but just don't get her pregnant. But the thing is, I probably shouldn't even say that, because men and people in general are just so stupid that they will accidentally get her pregnant. And then it's just game over. But the thing is, it's not game over, because it's not when you have a kid, you die. You are going to suffer for the rest of your life, because you're eventually going to have to marry a person who is your polar opposite. What was I talking about? Getting to the next stage in life. Fuck, I was supposed to unpack something. Because I have the way, brother. I have the way. Getting solo. Yeah, staying solo, getting solo, and staying solo. Because people don't choose that typically, because it is the most difficult route. It's a lot easier to have friends around you if you had bad times. Oh, buddies. It's gonna be alright, man. You're gonna get through this. I mean, yeah, like I'm not like just like it helps a little bit, but the thing is, it's a lot better for the long run to suffer alone, because then you're going to figure out how you deal with this, because when in the future, because those friends most likely they're eventually going to leave, and they're going to have their own life, and then like you're going to be freaking 45 years old, and then you're going to have to figure out how to deal with bad times then. I would very suggest just go through the horrible life lessons that God has planned for you while you're young. Get it out of the way, because God, and like I'm like, but when you become 45, you're still gonna have to, God has a college courses lined up for you that you are going to have to take no matter what. And they are going to be the worst, awful, most soul testing courses that you could have never even thought and devised of yourself. The goal of being solo is to gain strength. When you're just surrounded by other people and they're always making you feel oh so good, that's just making you weaker and weaker and weaker. That by the time that God lines up for you to fight Mike Tyson in his prime, that you haven't been studying, you haven't been in the gym, you haven't been getting stronger, and boy, you're about to get knocked the fuck out. Because you decided to not take this video seriously and continue on being a fucking idiot. And, like whatever I'm doing, like I'm fucking preaching or like whatever you want to call it. Trust me, life, God has courses for me too that I don't even know what he has planned, all the bad things that he has planned for me. But the thing is, I'm ready for him. Like, going to jail alone at nighttime in front of Logan Paul's house when I got arrested. That was a scary time. That long period of time of freaking being in a halfway house, that was scary. Getting drunk and crashing my truck and then getting arrested in front of my supervisor, that was scary. All these horrible things that I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, we're good. That like, at this point, that it's just like, I'm still like a baby in the game. Like I care about the people who like, tune into my videos, because I'm like, some people get it. Some people can hear what I'm trying to say, because the thing is, like, I'm just navigating life and I'm just kind of like, vlogging it. I'm video logging. I'm logging my day of like what I'm learning in life. And, I think that's, as a man, I think that's at least, I think that's like, I think it's part of my duty to like, maybe I can convince somebody to stop drinking and driving, because I know personally when I'm just drinking and driving and I was solo, nobody's checking up on me. Like there's like, I was literally going down the fucking freeway with a freaking big ass bottle of liquor in my hand just drinking. You know how fucking stupid that is? I didn't. It was just like, it's a gradation of that, like, you drink a little bit more and and then you just get to the point of me when I just freaking wiped out my brand new truck. I could have been dead right now. It's like, maybe I can just freaking, just one person, that would be so fucking dope, that like if they saw my, the end result of my truck just being totaled, maybe if they see that, like, maybe I can continue to keep on drinking, but probably I'll just not drink and drive anymore. Because I saw this random guy online go through these horrible things and lose his big, beautiful truck. Because it wasn't fun, bro. And going forward, I'm like, just stay away from women. Stay away from them. You don't even need to go in and, like, how I'm going in and like figuring everything out. It's like, just the moral of the story is stay away from women. Just stay away from them and focus on yourself. Well, that said, I guess I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode of 5 o'clock in the morning. Bye.